So before we go anywhere, happy George Floyd Day, everyone. 2 years ago today, this sweet prince was taken from us. I hope you're getting all the fentanyl your heart desires in heaven, my man. That was a poor choice of words thinking about it, but you know what I mean. Anyway, moving on to today's hilarious story, and boy, oh boy, I haven't been this excited to make a video since the Jack Murphy days. Now, to anyone who doesn't know who Ethan Ralph is, let me give you a small potted history of his well-documented escapades. So, Ralph started his online career during the Gamergate days with a blog, then rose to real prominence with his YouTube show called the Killstream. Now, this was extremely popular and made Ralph a lot of money, and credit where credit is due, it was a great show. It was the dawn of a once popular internet genre called blood sports, where idiots went on to screech at each other, and whoever used the most slurs won, which was great. It's funny, and it became the most popular late night show on the whole of YouTube. Unfortunately, the Wall Street Journal did a hit piece on Ralph, and he was banished from YouTube, and the decline really began. The alternative platforms to YouTube just didn't bring in the views or the super chats like they once did, and Ethan Ralph began a spiral into pills and alcohol and any other drug really. He alienated his entire audience because the shows were terrible, and he also alienated all of his friends and co-hosts who basically held his show together. So he is now reduced to being drunk or high on stream, raging about his haters and watching Tucker Carlson, which led to the moment where his nosedive into becoming maybe the greatest lolcow the internet has ever seen, overtaking Chris Chan by some considerable margin. It really began when he decided to own his haters by releasing his own sex tape with his now ex-girlfriend showing off his tiny penis, which the entire internet laughed at. And then when his girlfriend became his ex, she got him charged for revenge porn, which he got convicted of. So that went well, didn't it? Oh, and he also ate shit on camera in the same sex tape. Then he went to Portugal for the first time in January this year. For some reason, no one seems to quite understand. I think he got baited into doing it. His ex-co-host Andy Warski comes from Portugal and was planning to move back there at some point. So Ethan thought it would be a good idea to go there and own him somehow. Well, if you've been following the downward trajectory this video is trying to show you, that obviously didn't go very well, as he got beaten to within an inch of his life by some underage prostitutes for a man purse he carries around like a gay man, and was hospitalised. Now, there's been many other stupid things he's done since then, like getting beaten by his own fan at an event he put on where the only attendees were people who wanted to fuck with him, or when he literally cried like a little girl on stream when the person he respects the most of all on the internet, Mr. Messiger, mocked and bullied him for an hour and a half. But if I went to every single stupid thing Ralph has done, this video would be hours and hours and hours long. But he is very well documented on the internet, so if you really want to know more, the search bar on YouTube is your friend indeed. So hopefully this quickly explains how aggressively stupid this guy is and how unlikable he is. There's a reason everyone on the internet dislikes this guy, and it's entirely his own fault. He's like the fat little piggy version of Amber Heard, a histrionic lunatic who thinks the world revolves around him. So what can Ralph do to turn it all around? Return to the scene of where he was beaten so badly, of course, and fly to Portugal for no apparent reason other than to own the haters yet again and show how rich he is, I assume. But he has a wife and a newborn kid in America now, so why he thought this was a great idea is beyond me. But I don't profess to understand the Ragepig that is Ethan Ralph. I just love watching his antics. So because there is a whole industry on the internet dedicated to mocking and fucking with Ralph to see what he does next, and one of them lives in the UK, he called online Cog, and he hopped on a plane because it's what, £100 or something to go to Portugal from here? It's nothing. So he can meet up with Ralph to follow him around and mock him for a bit of content. Oh, one other thing about Ethan Ralph is he is incredibly short, around about 4'11", and very sensitive about it. As a shenanigans you're about to see, I started off by a short comment that happened just before the Ragepig came charging at Cog and his friend. Let's watch it, shall we? Now, let's just preface this. I don't actually condone people going around in real life trying to fuck with people. Stay home, you lunatics. But when it happens, and in particular when it happens to people who run their mouths on the internet like Ethan Ralph, who threatens basically everybody on the internet because he pretends to be tough all the time, it is funny to watch the chickens come home to roost.
Hey, what's up, bitch?
Hey, Dick, how you doing?
Hey, what's up, bitch? What are you doing, bitch? Fuck out of my face, bro. Get the fucking...
Fuck you, prick. You piece of shit. Cunt.
Yeah, fucking...
What are you gonna do?
What?
What are you gonna do, you fucking cunt? Fucking gonna do? Prick, what are you coming out before, you little dickhead? You fat little gun shit. Yeah, that's right, bleeding. Look at you.
Fuck you, bitch.
Faster days, bitch!
Fuck you, bitch.
Sweet!
You think I'm scared?
Hey, you got a massive lump on your head, dude.
I don't give a fuck.
Put that away, mate. Looks like a fucking...
I know, right? What the fuck's going on there?
Guy.
What's going on with there? Dickhead, let's go and get some fucking
Call the
smoke.
police on this guy.
Yeah, whatever, shut up, mate.
Call the cops. This guy.
Are you really going again? Ralph, you're going to get bad if you keep square. Stop squaring up to him, you fat cunt?
Please.
Why are you squaring up to him, you fat cunt?
Fuck you, bitch.
Prick. We're walking away. Now fuck off.
Fuck you, bitch.
Fuck you, we're walking away. Walk away or I'll have you. Walk away or I'll have you. Walk away. Walk away, you fat cunt. Oh no, big bitch. Fuck you. Fuck it, we'll leave. Oh, you're gonna follow?
Can I go again? Yeah.
You're just following.
Come on.
I'll video it, Ralph. Go for it, I'll run away. Shut us.
Y'all going to jail.
No, we're not.
What?
You come at me first. It's on my fucking camera, you retard.
Call me stalking me around town.
We literally stood around the corner, you fat cunt.
Fuck you, bitch.
Shut up.
No, that's not true.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah. Listen to.
Trust the
No,
police.
no.
Yeah. Fuck you, bitch.
Dan.
Fuck you, bitch.
Dan, come on.
Fucking hell.
Dan. Come on, mate. Oh, shit, Dad. Dad, mate.
Stop it, please. Stop.
Dad.
Animal.
Leave him. Let's go. Leave him.
Well, that sure did own the haters, didn't it, Ralph, you idiot? I love the way he wants the police to be called after he starts the fight, and clearly does, even on that terrible camera work, and appears to be trying to break the phone that's streaming, but because he lost the fight so humiliatingly 3 times, now the authorities must be called to do his bidding. What a little bitch. And this is a fine lesson in maybe don't run your mouth so much, or at the very least, don't show where you are at all times when you're running your mouth. It only takes one person, and they weren't going to do anything to him. They had a tape measure, and were going to try and measure him as a short gag to mock him. But his fat pig saw red and tried to hulk up. So yeah, if you're not already, I advise you to start following this idiot's antics. Everything he does is hilarious. His want to humiliate himself and ruin his life for a $3 super chat is something no one has ever seen before. And that is why he is the greatest lolcow the internet has ever seen. That's it for today's video. Don't forget to like and share, subscribe to see more content on this. Thanks, boy.